Welcome back to Real Tailgate Outdoors. Today I'm kicking off the ice fishing season at the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show. As the largest show in the lower 48, it makes it the best spot to find the top 10 new ice fishing gear that's going to enhance your season this year. We'll get right into it here with the top 10. Eskimo came to the market with their E40 electric auger last year, and I was excited to see a 10-inch composite ice auger that's electric and lightweight come on the market. But new for this year, and something even more excited about, is the new Pistol Bit 2.0, where they've got the first to the market 10-inch drill auger that they claim can be used with the same drill you've been using already on your K-drill or your Strikemaster. And you can just use it right here on this new 10-inch Pistol Bit 2.0 auger. Another new thing from Vexilar this year is their K-drill extendable auger. You can extend for up to 45 inches long and goes as compact as 36 inches. That can basically just extend with you throughout the season. Or if you're going really far north or further south, you don't need to worry about forgetting that extension to put on your auger. It's just built right in. The Lite-Flite auger's been on the market for a number of years, but the cool new addition this year is the USA edition, and this very patriotic red, white, and blue design on the flights. Most ice fishing gear's selling point is that if you're unfortunate enough to fall through the ice, you'll float. This one's a little bit different, and that's because it's a heated jacket powered by Rapala's same R12 battery that powers some of their other tools, including lights and a fillet knife. So they make it in both a heated vest that you could slip underneath your ice fishing gear you already have, or they also make it in a heated jacket if you want something a little bit lighter weight to slip on the ice. And if you want to go all in on Rapala's R12 setup, you sure can, with their aerator, fillet knives, and lights, all purpose built for fishing. If you want to fish in ultimate comfort on the ice or stay overnight, you pretty much need to have a wheelhouse. Today I'm going to feature 5 wheelhouses at 5 different price points, plus a bonus house that's new to the market this year and made in Minnesota, designed to extend your wheelhouse season for early and late season ice. So with that, we'll kick it off with the Ice Pro. New to the market this year are the Ice Pro wheelhouses. It's a real exciting offering, and their main focus and purpose behind this design that they've been working on for the past year and a half is a lightweight wheelhouse that can be towed out by your side-by-side and extend the season for wheelhouses, so you can use it both earlier and later in the season. So you can see it's a one-piece fiberglass design on the top and bottom that's joined together at this middle seam that they have this blue LED lighting on. And then the rear opens up with a double door because this also functions as a toy hauler. So this is their model that they have built out with couches and that fold out into a bed. If we look inside here, there's a little kitchenette here with a sink and a stove. Down below here, we have some storage and a little water tank. Looking up above here, we have the controls where the radio are. We have a little bench over here where the furnace also lives. And if we spin back around, there's windows and plenty of room in here to fish. We've got 3 holes on this side and another 3 holes on this side as well. All in all, I'm super excited about this new wheelhouse offering. Alright, I'm here with Jake at the Vexilar booth, and he's going to tell us about the new FLX 38 and how it differs from the 30.
Yeah, so just like the 30, it does come with a broadband transducer. You get 15 frequencies instead of 7 as at the 30. The biggest thing is going to be the variable zoom window. You can change your zoom from 6 to 18 feet for 1 foot increments. And also you can change that zoom and move it anywhere in the water column. So you're fishing suspended crappies at 15 feet, it's perfect. You move that zoom window right there, that's all you're seeing. You're seeing the crappies, you're not seeing all the clutter in the whole rest of the water column.
New from Garmin this year is something you'll be really excited about if you're big on hole hopping and want to keep using your Panoptix live sonar technology without the big bulky pole that traditional live scope gets mounted to. So this Panoptix transducer is purpose designed where it's adjustable to the different hash marks on here, so it can be pointed forward or facing down depending on if you're searching for fish or fishing above them while ice fishing. And then the unique thing about this setup is that no pole is needed. So if we look at it suspended off the table here, we can see the whole setup where we have the transducer at the bottom, and then there's a very large float that I'm told is optional, depends on how you're using it. And then at the top here is the float stop. And this is fully adjustable up and down the cord, and this is what you'll use to rotate the transducer once it's in the water. Now if you're looking forward, that's where that will be important. If you're just looking down on the view, you won't need to worry about rotating, and that's really, in my opinion, the ultimate use case for this setup, where you're using the down fishing mode, you're hole hopping, and you don't want to deal with the traditional bulky live scope setup. For just over 20,000 MSRP is this Ice Castle Honey Hole Wheelhouse. This will be a single axle, 6.5 foot wide model. As we're hopping inside here, there is a stove in this one, so a little kitchenette, some cabinets up front, and as we spin towards the back here, there is going to be a 3-person sofa in the rear, and above that a bunk bed. It looks like about twin size, and this house has 4 holes in this pattern on the floor down here. And then as we spin around, there's going to be a window on both sides of the house, and here's a nice view of this front corner kitchen space. At the Clam booth that's showcasing their new Clam heaters, and Joe here is going to tell us about these heaters and what makes them stand out.
Yeah, so I love this heater. It's innovation in it is something that's been needed for a while, I believe. Some of the other heaters on the market, they've been the same thing for so long. We need it a little bit different, right? So the best thing about this, in my opinion, is the electronic ignition. We've all been there where you're trying to start that heater in the middle of the night because it went out. Now all we got to do is press this button in, it starts by itself, right? The next best thing is the variable heat. We know that we have to put on our jacket and then take it off and put on our jacket and just can't quite get that heat right. This one, it's truly variable. You need a little bit more heat, you turn it up a little bit. You can go all the way from 10,000 to 16,000 BTUs on this. Actually, 6,000 to 16,000 BTUs on this. The smaller ones do the exact same thing. This one right here is by far the best heater on the market. All
right, well, I appreciate you walking us through, Joe, and good luck this season.
Yeah, thanks.
One thing I'm seeing really special at the Clam booth is their new partnership with the nonprofit Folds of Honor that benefits military men and women and supports them who've been disabled while on active duty. They have a hub house and a flip house that are both the Folds of Honor series, and a purchase of these directly supports the Folds of Honor nonprofit and military families. For just under 30,000 MSRP is this Glacier Series G narrow body, so 6.5 foot wide, 14 foot long wheelhouse. As we hop inside here, up front there's a little kitchen area with a stove and a microwave, so a kitchenette. There's going to be a 2-person couch, and that's directly in front of 2 holes in the floor here. And then as we go out back, there's going to be an additional 4 holes in the back, a flip-up table, and then a little mini dinette that's kind of a 2-person that's going to fold into a bed as well. Then above that is another bunk that comes down from the ceiling. Overall, I think this is a cool layout, and I'm a fan of the 2 holes right as you walk in. Alright, I'm back here at the Vexilar booth with Dom, and he's going to walk us through their new Fish Scout Predator underwater camera.
So this camera is a 5-inch screen handheld camera that has a coil on the back of it to keep your cord secured. This camera is one of the only ones on the market that has a built-in zoom feature on it as well here too. So this camera Can zoom in, and it can zoom out. You also get the depth, water temperature, and direction that the camera is facing. One other cool feature on this camera is the lens is fully adjustable. So this lens can be rotated downward and hang it above a school of fish so you're staying away from the fish and being more stealthy, or you can do the opposite, rotate the camera lens all the way upward, set it on the bottom of the lake, and watch your fish come in on top of the camera. And lastly, the camera also features LED lights and infrared lights. So that is the new Predator camera from Vexilar.
Awesome, thanks Dom. And I think my top feature has got to be the rotational on the camera lens. I think that's sweet, don't need to mess with the cords, and so easy to adjust. For just over 40,000 MSRP, you can get this Glacier Series G 8-foot wide, 16-foot long wheelhouse, single axle, at the show here for $26,950. So they're really discounting it at the show. Hopping inside, we have a 2-person couch at the front with some storage above. There is a full kitchen in this one. And out back we have a dining area and a drop-down bunk, so you could sleep 2 beds back there. Hole count in this house is 6 holes. The E-Hub system was new for Eskimo last year, but this year they're introducing their new hub shelter light. A couple features that I like about it include a removable power cord and the fact that it can be easily snapped off the center of your hub and moved to other accessories like a bucket or into a flip shelter if you mount it to a pole. The Eskimo QuickFish 3 HD is one of their new offerings this year and part of their revamped QuickFish lineup of houses. As we jump inside here, you can see it has the kind of standard gray Eskimo interior, but this one is featuring their new shelter light kit up at the top hub here. And if we follow the cord down, we're also featuring one of their dead stick rod holders that's also part of their E-Hub accessory system. At just under 50,000 MSRP, this Ice Castle Trophy Hunter dual axle model comes in at a bit lower price point than a lot of the dual axle wheelhouses that we see on the market today. As we hop inside, we're coming right into a full kitchen. So this one's gonna have even an oven, we got a fridge. As we pivot up front, there's dual bunk beds, and as we hop into this room up front, have a bathroom closet, and then spinning out back, we have the living area of this wheelhouse. So we have a nice storage and shelf on both sides here, and then out back we have a dinette type couch setup that turns into a bed, and up top we also have a bed that comes out of the ceiling, but there are bunk beds in the back as well. I'm here at the 13 Fishing booth, and one new offering from them this year is their Freefall Trick Shop Reel. It's the same Freefall design that we've grown accustomed to. I love mine for fishing suspended fish, and it's got these cork handles, a tan finish, and a very tactical design with this aluminum spool. It's still a very lightweight and desirable reel, and a new offering that's going to look sweet on your ice fishing pole this winter. If you want a premium wheelhouse with all the bells and whistles, then look no further than this dual axle Core Ice model. It has a very high MSRP, coming in just below 95,000. It is an RV type edition where you have the awning and the air conditioning, and they have feature an all aluminum frame and composite construction with no wood. Hopping inside here, we walk into the full kitchen featuring the fridge, stove and sink. Going this way, there is a full bath in this model. Pretty spacious in here. And then going towards the back is where all the seating is. This is a toy hauler model, so all the seating is able to collapse into the wall so that you're able to fit a snowmobile, side-by-side, or ATV in here. There is this nice wall that has storage, a TV, and a fireplace built into it. The IceRunner brand, which I've known for years as a brand that makes flip over and hub style houses, has new float suits for the 2025 ice fishing season. They're selling it in this black color with the yellow accents, which are great for visibility. And they're also selling it in this green color, these really nice orange accents. Really liking the design of both of these, and they're selling at a great price here at the show. Their MSRP at $300 for a set. At the show, they were selling for $200. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. Let me know what new gear you're picking up this year in the comment section down below. Would love to hear it. If you found this video helpful, give me a like. And last but not least, especially if you're a returning viewer, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It means a lot, and you'll be the first to hear about my ice fishing adventures this winter. I'll see you out there on the ice.